This is part 2 of why we have so many young people of color in jail. This video will be a little bit longer. I will try to PG-13 the shit out of it, but there you go. So much for that PG-13 thing. Alright, in the other video I read about the Uber driver who took the 15-year-old girl who escaped at McDonald's in the bathroom. And I also mentioned some follies and shit. And here's the thing. Back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and into the middle 90s, there was this thing that parents could do to their children to prevent us from doing exceptionally stupid shit. It's called an ass whooping. Really simple. It's called an ass whooping. You know, take off that belt, take that flip-flop, take that yardstick, take that extension cord, take that goddamn box of envelopes. My mama was very inventive on what she could spank somebody's ass with. You know, the only thing my mother didn't beat my ass with was a high heel shoe. Another reason why I'm tough as nails. But, you know, or a shoe in general. My mama did have a yardstick. She did used to beat me with a yardstick. And I don't mean the word beat like she literally beat me, but she did spank my ass is what I should have said. That's basically the same concept. And then I learned karate. And in karate they teach you how to break wooden blocks and shit with a karate chop. So I learned how to do that, but I couldn't break the yardstick with a karate chop. But I could break that bitch with a karate kick. And I karate kicked the shit out of that yardstick and broke it. And then I took it like you would break a stick and start breaking it over my knees. Mama didn't buy another yardstick. Mama got something that I couldn't break. I'd have to cut. She got a belt. Belts work magic. So in today's world, you know, if you so much as raise your voice at a child, some nosy neighbor will be like, yeah, I think we gotta report this child abuse is happening here because Mr. Williams is whooping his kid's ass. Not the fact that Mr. Williams' kid is doing something exceptionally fucking stupid, but, you know, in today's world, and I'm going to say this because I have a friend who has kids, and she had to say this to people when they threatened to call the cops on her, and FYI, she's actually family, and she's actually white, and somebody who was white was giving her a hard time for yelling at one of her children, and they threatened to call the cops on her. And her reply, and Jen, I love you for this, because your reply was right on the money, and it was fucking awesome, and I'm going to quote you, and I'm going to love you even more if you, respect the quote. Jen told the lady, here's how this works. This is my child, and if I want to discipline my child, I'm going to discipline my child. And it's better that I discipline him right now before he becomes a problem for society. So if I'm going to spank my kid's ass, there's nothing you can do about it. If you want a spanking because I'm spanking my kid's ass, that's fine. Then you call the cops because I have assaulted you. But that's my child. And if I want to whoop my child's ass because they done cut up in a Walmart or any shopping store and embarrassed me and done shit that they weren't supposed to do, try to open packages for money that I don't have to spend on shit, because this is what you need. You need food and you need shelter. You also need clothing. That's what we're here for. We're not here for G.I. Joe. Now we got to go. He's in the store acting like a damn fool, and I'm about to take this belt to his ass. And then the lady gave her a hard time, and she said, okay, well, here's how this works. If I don't stop him before he turns 15, and he gets too big for me to stop, then your tax dollars are going to have to stop him because you're going to keep paying him to stay in jail. And while he's sitting in jail, first thing you're going to say is, who was the parents raising him? Why didn't they discipline him? Why didn't they teach him right from wrong? And her answer is simple. We can't, because people who aren't parents accuse us of child abuse. And since we have to not be able to spank our kids, then they grow up and become a problem for society. I think I quoted you right, Jen, on that. I could be wrong, but you know, we don't get to talk that much like we used to. But, since my dad died. But, you know, the whole thing is, she was 1,000% right. And she's white. So just think about how black people feel. And think about what would have happened if this Uber driver might have got a couple of more ass whoopings when he was younger. I got plenty of ass whoopings. I turned out fine. I ain't never been to jail. I've been detained on the spot. It got worked out. I've been detained on the spot twice. It got worked out. I got the handcuffs off, and I went the fuck home. No problems. I was honest with the cops both times, and everything tended to work out. A lot of cops don't like paperwork. So if you like comply, unless you have like search warrants and shit, you know, that's why you should stay your ass at home. If you have search warrants and shit, you're bound to go to jail. Especially if you didn't show up for a court date or some shit like that. You're bound to go to jail. I know this because I haven't had a search warrant, but I have been served because I have been arrested. You know, I haven't been like arrested where I'm locked up in jail, but I've been arrested and was ordered to report to court at this day at this time, and that was for my ex for harassment. You know, but other than that, the only laws I've ever broken has been I got a bit of a lead foot. You know, I'll hit that car. If the speed limit is 45, you better bet I'm doing every bit of 51. If the speed limit is 70 on 64, you better believe I'm doing every bit of 72, 73, 75, damn near 80. But, you know, that's just the way it is. We have a lot of people of color in prison because we can't beat their ass. I'm James Williams Shoes, Come Forever number 2. Be seeing you.